My one card tarot reading today, daily tarot reading, and I'm getting consistent at this now. You'll notice that there's a whole heap more cards showing on my YouTube channel now because I didn't realise, but I'd had them all as private. Now I've made them all public. There's 21 up there now, and this will be number 22. Okay, and so I was talking to somebody before about a certain card, and put the thing down. Then I went and shuffled the cards before, and I drew the card, and guess what card I got? I got the Devil. A very interesting card, to say the least, especially given that I was just talking to her about this card, because she'd drawn about 3 or 4 times this week, and so she wanted to know what it was. So we were discussing it. Now I get it. Well, I don't know. Wonders never cease to me. So let's find out what we can work out about the Devil. Now, essentially, the Devil is about earthly desires, earthly wishes, earthly wants, all that sort of stuff. And it's a card of fear. Not so much something to be frightened of, but it's a card telling us that fear in many ways is running our lives, and usually it's because we fear we may be losing our material things. And if you have a look at it in the mythologies, the Devil runs on fear, whereas God and the Great Spirit in my thing run on love. So it's essentially what's running your life. Is it fear or is it love? And a lot of people say, "Yeah, no, we're not being run by the Devil," but they're very frightened. If you're being frightened, then that's often the way to. If you're frightened of losing what you've got, if you're doing things because you're trying to hold on, that sort of thing, these are all fears, and this is all sort of the Devil energy. And the reason you get the Devil card, because this is a major arcana card, it's saying, right, he's the Devil. Time to deal with this. If you're going to get very spiritual and you're going to be more spiritual, then you've got to be able to let go of the fear and trust the Spirit, because you can't trust the Devil, so to speak. So, and the Devil it's about our doubts and our fears, and it's about us wanting to sort of be chained to material goods. Nothing really particularly wrong with material goods. But when you get the Devil card, because the Devil's a very important part of us being alive. We've got to have money, we've got to have material goods, we've got to eat, we've got to do all those things. But it's when we get out of balance. Because when you get out of balance, and you can go forward with the Devil for sure, you can really be very successful in the energy of the Devil. But it tends to be not a comfortable success. Yes, and everybody knows if you're really focused all the time on money, for instance, well, that's okay. You can make money, you can have a lot of money, but if it's only money you want, it's never enough. There's never enough money. There's always more you've got to have, and that's sort of like the Devil. And the Devil's saying, don't trust this stuff called love, because that's weak. You've got to get out. You've got to work hard. You've got to do all this, and you've got to get it. Don't trust anything. You do it. You take your life over, and that's fine. But the Devil's saying, because if you don't, you'll lose everything, as opposed to the Spirit saying, because if you do take your life over, if you do trust yourself, trust your inner self to take it, you're going to have a much, much better life than what you're having. Well, says who? Well, says you, because it's you. It's all about you. It's your trusting yourself. Oh, but I don't believe I can. Well, that's fine. You follow the Devil then. That's sort of what it's about. It's not an evil card, although I'm interested in the word evil. Evil means going backwards, and it's life backwards, live backwards, EVIL instead of LIVE, and so it's really saying, hey, if you can live with me, and you can actually be going forward. That's what I was going to say before. You can really be going forward professionally, before you can be going forward materialistically, and you're making lots and lots of money, but spiritually you'd be going backwards. you can still be going backwards at the same time. So you see a lot of people who are very, very successful in the material world feel spiritually dead. And you see a lot of other people who are very successful in the spiritual world, but they don't have much at all. It doesn't seem to worry them. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying money and success is a bad thing, but it is at the expense of your spiritual development. Because at the end of the day, that's what you've got left. See, we come here to learn something, and our normal condition is love, and we're going to learn a lot more, in my opinion. No, I'm not even going to say that, because nothing's right, nothing's wrong. That's what we do. But obviously this is saying for me, because it's about me, time to deal with the devil within you. Time to sort of get real and, get the balance. Get the balance between the love and the fear. Get the balance going. So that's my challenge right now. So anyway, thank you for the person I just had the discussion with. I'll send a link to this one so she can see it. Okay. See you tomorrow. Thank you.